Entitled, Karen Cursed Me Out for Planting in My Own Garden. Bought a house last year, renovated, and moved in about a month ago. Up until now, we've had, or thought we had, a good relationship with the neighbor on the side of our house, whose driveway is next to our house. We even bought them a gift basket when we closed on the house. Last week, we planted small compacta hollies to create a tiny hedge in our front, raised one-dawn-high garden that is well within our own property line, not even the edge of the property line. Karen and her husband decides to come out today to curse us out and name-calling us, bitch, witch, shitty neighbor, telling us to fuck ourselves, etc., etc., for planting the hollies in our raised garden as it interferes with them, opening their car door into our garden, walking well inside our garden to get in and out of their car. They even claim we are making their lives miserable and creating a dangerous tripping hazard when they climb into our garden to get in and out. I am beyond myself at how people like this exists, the entitlement and unreasonableness. Originally, we wanted to add more height to the garden and cap the top layer of the brick raised garden with concrete caps when we first purchased the house, but Karen told us not to because they need to open their car door. We decided to be nice neighbors to keep peace, so we didn't. Now, a few months later, we moved in, planted small compacta holly bushes around the garden border, but inside the brick edges of the raised garden bed, Karen said we are the worst neighbors ever and hope all our plants die. Even went as far as threatening us, stating that we will be miserable living here. Like, seriously, WTF? Mind you, Karen is 69 years old and acts out like a damn unhinged child heart maniac. Whole situation is mind-boggling. She demands we remove all the bushes along the side of our garden because they need to climb and step into our garden to open their car doors to get in and out. Her screaming got so bad that even our nice neighbor from across the street came to defend us and try to de-escalate the situation, calming her down. Of course, she yelled at him to leave and mind his own business because she's been living on the block for 30 years. Edit. This is all in the front of the house. Max fencing height is 4 pas for front yards. However, we aren't really thinking of fencing because Noon on the Block has one in the front. It would look odd. In addition, she went ahead and tells my husband that our piece of shit bush in the backyard, which wasn't even planted by us, was there when we bought the house, is sticking into her yard and we need to rid it. On top of that, she said she's been a victim having to put up with our renovation shit, and our backyard looks like shit, so she can't even invite people over. To be fair, our backyard is currently overgrown with grass and weed because we just moved in and spent a ton on renovating the inside. The backyard isn't our priority right now. However, it is fenced off from her property and kept clean without garbage or anything. I don't see how my shit backyard that is fenced off affects her inviting people over. The crap she says is mind-boggling.